We're live. I'm not even gonna do a sound check this time. We're live. I'm Sonny May Cry. And you might be wondering, sound check. Before I get into my video, first of all, hi. I didn't upload on Friday. I mean, I did upload on Friday, but I didn't record the week, Good Friday. Um, and that's because I didn't want to. And really, nothing happened last week. Uh, I guess the only interesting thing that happened last week was I started my work for real, as in I started discussing the things that we'd be doing for real and getting all that planned out. And then I got news that I wasn't invited. I'm not Justin Bieber, but I have been asked to attend a I'm looking over here to attend a meeting, a convention, in Atlanta, February, and I'm excited to go. I'm excited to go, and yeah, it should be fun. That's not why I recorded the video though. Or that's why I'm recording. That's not why I'm recording this video. First of all, sound check. I talked about it at the start. Usually I record a sound check, um, and to see if my mic is working. I'm not doing this time because I don't want to. But the reason I'm making this video is because I ordered from my food's cafeteria hub, and I got a bowl. Okay, I got a bowl. It's a common order of mine. Is a bowl. I need to fix my desk. Is this even worth it? No, just do this. I got a bowl from my cafeteria. And I'm about to show you it right now. And before I show you this bowl, think about what I might order in a bowl. I'll tell you. But you think about it really quick. Usually when I get a bowl, also I didn't mean to shift that on you. It's kind of crazy, huh? I just bent reality. Uh, anyways, in my bowl, I got. let me show you first. I'll show you first. Okay. Guess what I got in this bowl. You tell me what I got. Okay, I'll tell you. It's supposed to be ground beef, Mexican rice, lettuce, tomato, and cheese. Okay. And that's exactly what you saw, right? Look at this. Okay, make sure I'm not embarrassing myself. That's a salsa, right? As in, like, tomato blended up with some other shit, right? I know I just said tomato, but I meant salsa. Okay, and I didn't say it again because I was hoping you would notice. Even though you don't know what I'm talking about until I show you. So now the whole thing is ruined. Anyways, they cut up tomatoes and they put it in the bowl. And I'm supposed to eat it. Okay? I'm supposed to eat it and enjoy it. Now, that would be fine if that's what I ordered, but it's not. I don't fucking like tomatoes. I'm not going to say I hate tomatoes, but it would be very, very accurate to how I feel about that fruit. This fruit, because it's sitting right in front of me after I didn't order it. Okay, fine. That's I'm learning more and more about this bowl the more I prepare to eat it. They gave me a mountain of of, of shredded cheese, not cream cheese. I was gonna say sour cream even, but I didn't actually order sour cream. Did I say I ordered sour cream? I didn't order sour cream. Okay, I showed you the order. I didn't order sour cream, and they put sour cream on it. Not that I'm complaining. I definitely bought sour cream because I don't want to keep paying extra for sour cream. But I guess they just give it out, and I've been paying for it this whole time like a chump. That's another reason to get mad. You should be mad for me. You should be mad at them, actually, not for me. If you want to get mad, you do it on your own terms. We're different people. You live your life. Am I breathing in the mic? I'm sorry. I'm mixing it up. Um, it is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. I thought it was Monday. No, no, no. Today's Tuesday. Okay, never mind. I think I said it was Monday at the beginning of the video. It definitely feels like a Monday, but no, today's absolutely Tuesday. I'm like, where's all this free time I'm having? Today is like, I don't know why I thought it was a Monday the whole day, guys. I don't know. And I read the new Chainsaw Man too, and that only comes out on Tuesdays. So I don't know why I thought it was a Monday. Probably because I'm eating a bowl burrito, and burritos remind me of tacos, and everybody knows about Taco Monday. Okay, I shouldn't have to remind you the significance of that day. But today was a pretty great Tuesday, right? Like we didn't get a good Friday, but we're getting a good Tuesday today, and I think that's cool. Um, I sat in the lab again. Well, I worked, but it was a lot of sitting. I was just helping around the lab, like cleaning beakers and wiping tables, stuff like that. It's all fine. I'm doing the same work I would do probably at a restaurant, except it's a laboratory, and I can't just wash the beakers. I have to rinse them with distilled water because if there's anything left over after I don't clean it properly, it will impede the experiments. So I have to be extra careful when I wash those. Right? I mean, obviously, you didn't know that. So yeah, it's been fun. This is really what I've been doing because we're waiting on some more of the equipment that we need to be shipped from wherever it is. So yeah, it's cool. I like it. And here's a thought. I'm not gonna look like this forever. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna grow all wrinkly and old, and then I'll probably show you the channel, and that's probably how you see me right now, watching this, wherever you are. If I'm a wrinkly old man when you're watching this, like the video. If you think I'm a wrinkly old man now, I love you. Um. Anyways, I'm about to eat, but I want to keep recording. Okay, I didn't. This is bad of me. I didn't record the playlist video. Okay. And I'm going to. I don't know when. Probably on Thursday. Hopefully on Thursday. I didn't record the video. Okay. You have to forgive me. Please forgive me. Oh, it's ice cold. Hold on, I have to put this in the microwave. Ice cold, are you kidding me? Dude, what happened? Damn, I have lettuce in it. I have lettuce and tomato in there. I shouldn't put it in the microwave, but it's already in there. No, I have to take it out. Hopefully that warmed it up without ruining the texture of the. Did I leave my fork in there? No, I didn't. It's right here. The texture of the bowl. Anyways, I didn't record the playlist video, and I should probably do it today. I'm probably going to. Shut up. I'm not gonna do it today. Okay. Probably on Thursday, not today. Maybe I'll start today. I don't know. But I have an organic chemistry test tomorrow, and I feel pretty good about it. I've been studying as best I can, but first of all, the math, not the math class is actually fire. Like, I'm learning everything in that class, but this professor is so confusing. Like, I don't know what he's talking about half the time. And it doesn't help he has an accent. Mind you, I don't care if he has an accent or not. As long as he can teach good, I don't care if he talks a different language. But he doesn't teach good. I don't understand what he's saying. As in, I don't understand the concepts that he's trying to explain. So, I'm just sitting in class. I don't know what to do half the time. I'm just copying off the notes in Canvas. And that's how I'm going to educate myself in this class. And whatever I learn along the way is, I guess, a bonus, if I ever learn. And the worst part is that his tests are in person, on a paper, so I can't even cheat. Not that I would, but it's very difficult to learn in that class when I'm learning off of book notes, basically. So I have to. Maybe I should stop yelling. Can you hear me? I haven't been holding the mic. I didn't mean to start yelling. I definitely have a roommate, and I think he might even be here right now, so I have to stop yelling. I'm so sorry if you're watching somehow. Please don't hate me. What was I saying? Yeah, I have to work off book notes. Um, dude, I was yelling so loud, wasn't I? Shit. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Damn, this is good. This is really good. I need to make it a habit to look at the camera. I got really good at that, and then I stopped making videos. So now I'm not looking at the camera. Sorry. And then I just default to looking at the screen again. What was I saying? Oh, organic chemistry. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not recording a video, because I have to make sure I'm tight on my organic chemistry before I take the test and inevitably fail, because I'm really not good at taking tests. Oh, I made my bed today, but I have all my stuff on it. So yeah, I made it last night actually. I was slipping really bad last week. Like I had all my clothes were in the basket, and I hadn't cleaned them, and I was starting to skip days on showers. I'm like, okay, something has to change. Something has to change right now. So now I took Sunday to completely sit down and refocus on everything. So I washed my clothes, I washed my bed sheets, and I caught up on JJK. That anime is so fire. So fire. Okay. I've been a fan. I've been a fan since around when Shibuya was first dropping pages. I don't think they were leaking it. I always watched it. I always read it on Viz every Sunday, every single Sunday for like, oh my god, it's been years. It's been like no, not 3 years. No, 3 years. Yeah, since 2022. It's been 3 years since I've started watching or reading JJK, and then eventually watching it when the anime started airing in 2023. I finished everything up to, because the manga went on hiatus and then I stopped reading it for a bit. When it came back, I didn't finish reading it because I wanted to wait until it ended. They told me it was gonna end soon, and then they said manga spoiler happens. I'm like, okay, I have to read this, right? So I read all the way up until that event, and when I'm telling you, that manga reading experience, page to page, Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't think I said Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen, the manga is probably, reading it all as one story. That shit is probably the best manga, at least in our current time. All time, no, no. Is it in the top 10? Is it in top 10 shonen? Okay, top 10 shonen. Bleach, Naruto. I don't think Pokemon counts. I don't think Pokemon counts. I know somebody in the audience already fucking rolled their eyes and leaned all the way back like this because I said Pokemon is a top 3 anime. Or top 5 anime, rather. But think about it. You think about it, really. Pokemon the game is fire. But adapting Pokemon from the game as an anime is also fire. I don't know what to say. I'm bullshitting. It's good. You watch it and you tell me if it's good. And if you don't think it's good, I was gonna say kill yourself, but no, you don't have to. Don't kill yourself over anime. If you kill yourself over anime, I don't know. Maybe you should get help and stop watching my. No, don't do that. Don't stop watching. Put in the comments how great your therapy sessions are doing. Even if you're not killing yourself over anime, you should still do it because I care about who you are. If you die, I'll. That's dumb. Never mind. No, I'll Sani may cry for you. For you, dear viewer. If you happen to die, I'll be at your funeral. Sani may crying everywhere, all over the place. Anyways, what was I talking about? Jujutsu Kaisen, the manga, page to page is one of the best manga ever. Top 1,000 at least. I don't want to say top 100 because I don't know if I could even name 100 manga that I've read. And even if I could, I wouldn't name I wouldn't name them because I would have to name every single manga that I've read. And I don't want you to know. Um yeah. I don't really have anything else to say. Jujutsu Kaisen is fire. I was catching up on that this past week. And they just aired at this point. These episodes have been out so long. I know the next episode hasn't come out, but considering the fact that I was gonna get to the point where Jujutsu Kaisen blew up and everybody started loving it. Right now, it's definitely the most popular anime airing. Right? Well, I think it's the most popular anime airing right now. Maybe that's because of the spaces I hang out online. Everybody loves JJK, but I feel like everybody I talk to who watches anime has also at least heard about JJK. So that means something, right? Like it has to be up there. And for what it's worth, I'm not hearing anybody say anything about One Piece, and that's the biggest manga in the world, right? So who cares, right? Everybody loves JJK. I finished catching up last week. That's what I was I was getting at. I kept bouncing back and forth, but I finished watching last week up to um the beginning of Yuji fighting Hikari. And I'm so hyped for Hikari's character. Like, do I like him? No. Of the final group of characters, I was gonna say some major spoiler. Of the final group of characters that survives at the end of Jujutsu Kaisen, Hikari is probably my least favorite, I think. Really? Yeah, he's definitely my least favorite. At least out of the upperclassmen or people who are strong in the show. Like I don't care about them, or I don't care about no. I don't care about most of them honestly, but Hikari the most like, and he doesn't get anything really cool. This is a little bit of a spoiler, but like if you watch the anime, you should probably read the manga, because there's no getting around massive spoilers. At this point, you probably have heard of some pretty big spoilers, because again, JJK was huge around the big event that happens in the manga. Like we had celebrities spoiling the shit on Instagram and Twitter. Like, why are you? Do you not think with your brain? Why would you say this? The day it happens, the day, not even the day the officials came out, the day the leaks happened, they spoiled that shit. That's beyond crazy. Like I didn't even get a chance, bro. Mind you, I was reading the leaks. Okay. I think everybody on the planet was reading the leaks when they were coming out, and it was unavoidable. I would just be scrolling on TikTok, and I'd get every single leaked panel just there as a slideshow, and I could just look through, and that's exactly what I did. And the very next swipe, I kid you not, was somebody talking about how Usher leaked it, and that's crazy. That's crazy to me that celebrities were watching leaks when they came out. JJK is something special, and we're probably not ever gonna get a manga like it. Mind you, this is what people said Boruto was gonna be. When's the last time you heard Boruto? When's the last time you thought about Boruto? Are you even thinking about it right now as I'm talking to you about it? That's how ass that shit is. And like everybody was saying it was ass when it was coming out, but no, that shit is ass. To this day, that shit is ass. And if you like Boruto, I don't care. Keep it to yourself. You wear a pair of pants every time you walk out the house. Obviously, you hide ass. Do not tell niggas you read Boruto. You are ashamed of your ass. Stop telling other people about this one. Nobody wants to read that shit. I'm serious, okay? Especially not me. And it's sad because Naruto is definitely one of my favorite anime of all time. Like, I think Naruto, and I said it before, Naruto, Bleach, those are my two favorites. I just finished Bleach relatively recently. It was like, what, 2024, when the second part of the Thousand Year Blood War came out. I went and I read the entire manga. That shit is so, the manga's fire, right? But they changed a lot of stuff in the anime. I remember I watched the anime. The first time I watched the anime, I watched Bleach, I think I think I started Bleach before I started Naruto, and I dropped that shit immediately, cause that shit was so boring. Is it playing the Discord sound? Hold on. Sorry if it was. I'm not hearing it, so I don't know if it is, but if it was, I'm sorry. Anyways, Bleach is ass, or Bleach was ass at the start. I can't even lie. That's probably why Naruto is better, because Naruto has like the inverse problem, right? Where the entire first little bit of Bleach, past the first maybe 3 4 episodes, are all boring as shit. They're not good. Okay, I was gonna say they suck, but they're not good. Most of it is filler. I'm pretty sure most of it is filler, anyways, because most of it, if not all of it, doesn't come back for the rest of the show. So you could really just skip it. I didn't skip it. I thought Bleach was just boring, so I dropped it, and I instantly got into Naruto, and the rest is history. Actually, I watched Danganronpa, and then Tokyo Ghoul, and then Miss Kobayashi, and then Naruto, because my older brother started watching it. Yeah, but it was fire. So it's a good show. Naruto is just good. That is, I can confidently say Naruto is in the top 10 shonen of all time. Objectively, even though I haven't read 10 shonen probably in my whole life. Naruto the manga is one of the best shonen manga ever, and it makes sense why it's so popular. And Bleach too, even though Bleach, the start of Bleach was ass, I think I said before, it's still really good, and I do recommend you watch it. Even if the first part is boring to you too, you should really read it, because you'll probably like it, especially if you like Naruto. But that being said, One Piece sucks. Like, no, I shouldn't say that. One Piece doesn't suck. One Piece has really hype moments in the beginning, and then the middle, things get so good, and then you get to the modern day One Piece. I'm not caught up with One Piece, the anime or the manga. At most, or at best, I think I read whatever One Piece shit comes up, like agenda posting. I'll read that and I like it, and that's as informed. That's as informed as probably most people are on One Piece. Like, I watched the Gear 5 episode. I don't know shit about One Piece. That's a lie. That's a lie. I watched the live action One Piece, so that makes me One Piece expert. And if the live action One Piece is anywhere near as good as the anime, I should probably watch it, because I hadn't seen. Okay, I hadn't seen One Piece past before they introduced Sanji. I watched all the way up until after Usopp joins the crew, or is introduced and then joins. Where the anime, not where the anime stops, because they meet Sanji, they go up into Arlong. I didn't get to Arlong in the anime, so I think the furthest I went, I'm pretty sure, the furthest that I went was Zoro fighting Mihawk. I remember watching that very vividly. I remember Zoro getting washed, and then he's out of commission for a good bit after that. I don't know if that happened in the live action version, or if it did happen in the anime, but I remember watching that, and then they got stranded at sea on an island, and that shit was boring. I had to drop it. Right? If the pacing of One Piece, the anime or the manga, were any better, I probably would have watched it, because Naruto isn't good paced. Isn't paced well. Doesn't have good pacing. But I still like Naruto, because it gets to the point. It just gets to the point most of the time. And if it doesn't, then it just doesn't. Or it's filler. Bleach doesn't have that problem, of course. Bleach is fire. Probably my favorite. Past the beginning. I was saying earlier, Naruto has the inverse problem of Bleach, where the beginning, Naruto Part 1, is probably my favorite anime of all time. No, it's definitely top 3. I'm struggling to put it as number 1, but I can't think of any other anime that even comes close to Naruto Part 1 for me. I don't think there's a single part of it I didn't like. And maybe that's nostalgia. That probably is nostalgia, but it's really good. There's not a single part of Bleach that comes to that level of enjoyment for me. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Bleach doesn't have that, so that's why Naruto is above. But Shippuden sucks. basically. In comparison, Shippuden is not bad. Don't get me wrong. The hype moments in Shippuden are iconic, literally defining of the genre. And it really encapsulates why Naruto is iconic. I think that's the best Naruto. The best Naruto was past part 1 was the 5 Kage Summit arc. And then everything after that is not good in my opinion. Like it's all right. It's fine. I still like it. Don't get me wrong. I still like it, but it's not as good, man. It's nothing like part 1, and it's less than part 2, the first half, I guess, or the first third, 2/3. Everything past the war arc, everything leading up to the war arc is fine. But once the war arc actually starts and Naruto goes to train with Killer Bee, wait, no. The 5 Kage, I said it, the 5 Kage Summit. Once that ends and then Naruto goes, yeah, he goes to train with Killer Bee. That's exactly what happens. Okay, so after the 5 Kage Summit arc, Naruto meets with Sasuke, they be gay and they fuck or whatever. And then Naruto's like, I have to go meet black people. And then he does. And then that's where it gets bad because Japanese niggas do not know black people. Killer Bee just raps. And his buddies have like cornrows and braids. That's they're black. And they're really fast too. that's another thing. They're really black and they're really fast. So he goes there to learn from them, and he has to tame the Nine Tails, and he talks to his mom. We get the story of the Nine Tails. That's fine. Yeah, literally right when he leaves with Killer Bee to go find everyone else, that's when it gets kind of lame to me because now he's just getting stronger and stronger. Before it felt like he was gaining it like naturally. His strength was increasing naturally over time, where he was learning new techniques. He really probably should have had a new form going into part 2, but it's fine. I think us learning about the Nine Tails, of him losing control of the Nine Tails and going on rampages, I think that was supposed to be like supplemental for the fact that he didn't come in with a new form. And once at a certain point after he masters the first form of Kurama mode, going into the second one doesn't feel like anything. I think it's just him stacking Sage Mode on top of it, and he calls it no. He has a whole new transformation. He puts the cloak on, and he has like the Minato shit on him. But it doesn't feel like he got any stronger until he put Sage Mode on top of that. And why didn't he just do that from the jump? They did explain it, actually. He couldn't do that from the jump because he didn't... Like, if he used Sage Mode and Kurama Mode at the same time, the Nine Tails would start stealing his regular chakra, and then once Sage Mode ended, he would die. I think that's how they explained it. But, like, you wrote the shit to be that way. Why did you do that? Just say that it kills... Just don't give him that limitation. Let him put Sage Mode on it so that could just be one big power-up instead of having this new form that basically the only thing it does is allow him to use Sage Mode and then have physical features of it that make it different from the other. Like I don't think he gets any stronger between those until he puts Sage Mode on. I said it like 3 times, but yeah. That's why I don't like that part. And then he doesn't do anything. He dies and then gets 6-pass Sage Mode. And then he stacks his regular Kurama Mode on top of that. Like why didn't he... Whatever. And then that's the end. He gets stronger like arbitrarily into Boruto, but put your fucking pants on, bro. Ichigo kind of has the same thing wrong with him. No. I'm mistaken. No, he doesn't. Ichigo's power-ups are actually... Like, you can see the progression. Some of his forms he just never uses again. Like, he never uses the hollow form after that arc. Right, he uses his hollow form, he freaks out, and then he faints, and then he comes back and he doesn't do it again. He gets trapped in the training realm, and then he gets really strong and unlocks another form that he never uses again. And apparently that's as strong as he ever will be. And there's still debates on whether or not that form is stronger than his actual form at the end of the series. And for one, I think that's really cool. But also, why make these really cool designs and then never use them again? I think it's because he wants to reserve those as like That is what happens when Ichigo loses control of himself, and he literally did. Like, he was freaking out in, I forget where they were. I forget what it's called, Hoiko Mundo, and against Ukiura, and that's the coolest shit ever. I like it when there's like a rival fight that's not against the actual main rival of the story. Like Pain had that, or Naruto had that with Pain, and I didn't watch One Piece, but that might be that big nigga with the spiky teeth on his face. I don't know his name. Okay, I don't know One Piece, but in Bleach it was Ukiura, and I really like that fight. Um, yeah, it's cool. I let it get cold again, my food. So yeah, lucky me. Is there anything else really to talk about besides anime? I really like anime. If you if you can't tell, I really like the anime that I watch, but I don't really watch anime like that. Like I could talk about Tokyo Ghoul, I guess, but there's not really much there for me. I only watch the anime, and I've been meaning to read the manga, because apparently that part leading up to him getting captured is really cool, and I imagine it is because it was already pretty cool in the show. But apparently it's way deeper in the manga, and I really want to see that. I wish they would just remake the old anime to be more faithful to the manga, because I don't want to read that shit, man. Like the show is bad enough, and apparently a lot of the scenes are a lot better in the manga. Hopefully I think there's no way there's not a colored version of the manga I could read online. And I would like to read that, because seeing it in color is as good as we're gonna get as for any evolution of the manga. We're never gonna get it adapted again, because people are just content with the current Tokyo anime, and I think for what it is as an adaptation, it's not fine. But as a Tokyo Ghoul thing, I guess that's the first time I experienced it, and the only way I've experienced it. So it's good. It's good, but knowing that it could be better, I just wish they would make it what it is supposed to be in the manga. But they're not gonna do it, so I'll find a colored version online. Now I've run out of shit to talk about. Um, yeah, what was I doing last week? Nothing. On Sunday, I took a reset, and I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen, which is completely unrelated to everything we were talking about. But yeah, that's it from me. I guess we're a little past 30 minutes, so I guess it's over. I've been Sonny May Cry. Thank you for watching. Don't mind me. I'm stretching my shoulders a little bit. I've been sitting in the same position for a while. Right. Yeah, thanks for watching. I've been talking this whole time, so I'm definitely not going to record that playlist video, but expect an update on Thursday if I record a video. If that is the video I record, then you'll hear about it on Friday. If that, honestly, no, I'll record it. I was gonna say I don't want to record a Friday video, but I should probably record it if I said I was gonna do it every week. And I don't like having these videos very sporadically. I'm thinking I should probably no. I need a weekly series. I can't just say I'm gonna record Tuesday, Thursday, or Friday. I would like to have a weekly series, and Friday doesn't necessarily work the best for me, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I said I would. Okay, that's it. Video's over. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.